Good morning, welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here and working out with me this morning, and welcome back to me. So I was gone all last week. I was gone from doing my daily lives, but I was not gone from working out. I got 3 workouts in last week, so I missed Monday and Friday. Those were travel days for me. I was out in Maryland, but I did work out. I did do workouts Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I had a good week in the gym, and then it felt good to stay connected to my workouts and whatnot. But I'm refreshed, a little vacation, had a great week, and ready to be back here. It's also the first Monday in August, which makes it the beginning of our Reset program. So Reset is just 10 days a month to really start to focus on you and your health priorities and getting achieving the lifestyle that you want. Really focusing on living a long health span versus a long lifespan. All right, we want you to live long, well. So I'm starting that today. Follow along on my page. I'll be giving a lot of tips and tricks as we go through the next 10 days. All right, I got 6:59. I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're really willing and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. And I see Lynn has hopped on. Lynn, it was so awesome to run into you yesterday, even if it was briefly. Caught you right out of the side of my eye, but it was good to see you. So we're just going up, stretching all the way through the fingertips. I had to get my mom some of her favorite coffee creamer. All right, let's take it across the body. And let's go down to the ground. And there's Sheridan and JJ hopping on. Good morning. And let's go ahead and take those legs wide, toes pointed out, taking it side to side, putting that arm out in front of you. Go ahead and stand it up. Keep those feet wide, toes pointed out, and just taking it side to side. And I see Laura and Tim are here. Good morning. Great to see everyone. It's good to be back home. It's good to be back in our own bed. It was a fun week. I got to tag along on one of my husband's business trips, and so I've become a pretty good solo traveler because he's working all day, but I did a couple tours, and it was just a really fun, ate a lot of crab. It was just a really fun week. And then we would get together in the evenings, of course, and go to dinner and whatnot. But the daytimes were kind of mine, and I had a good time. I didn't sit around the whole hotel at all. All right, we're gonna press it down, round it up. across the body. I think I said hello to everybody. And let's pull the other arm across the body. And we're going to pull one elbow back. And we're going to pull the other elbow back. And we're going to grab those hands behind the back, press them down. Guys, my finger from walking that dog is still a little messed up. So we're going to, you can clasp your fingers together, press the hands down to the ground, or if you're like me and have a sore finger, I have a little bar behind my back. Take the ear to one shoulder. I think I'm actually going to go get it x-rayed and just make sure it's okay. Because it's been a month now and it still hurts to make a fist. And back to center. And take it to the other side. And I can't wear my wedding ring. My knuckles, it doesn't look that swollen, but I can't, there's no way I can't even get my ring over my knuckle. And back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together, bringing the arms up. And back down. We're gonna just take those hands down as far as they can go, keeping the legs straight. Kind of funny story, because my husband's traveling on business, so we have to pay for all of our meals separately, because his, of course, are paid for by the company, mine are not. And so everywhere we go, we're putting 2 credit cards down, and of course he's wearing his wedding ring and I'm not, and I just feel weird every single time. I'm like, I wonder what they're saying when they go back to run these credit cards. But anyway, I digress. I gotta get my finger better so I can wear my ring when we're out together. All right, we are gonna get started. Let's start with a new exercise. So I'm gonna use a little bit lighter weight because I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I'm gonna put 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, okay? Just a little bit of a staggered stance here. If you're not as stable that way, feel free to have both feet together, or not together, but even, okay? But I'm gonna put 1 back, and then the next round, I'm gonna swap legs, okay? So we're gonna do a bicep curl, and then bring the arms down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Up, bicep, and down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bicep, squeeze. We're just gonna do 1 more, and I think that was the right weight for the extra movement that we did in there. All right, then I'm gonna go into a deadlift. I'm gonna grab 2 weights. Legs are gonna be straight. We're gonna push the rear back, keep that back straight, weights down the shins, stand up, push the hips forward. Not the low back, just the hips. 1, and going into an overhead tricep. Grab a little heavier weight for this. Arms go up overhead. Push the hips forward, squeeze that rear, squeeze the abs. Arms go back and up, but don't let the low back go out. Keep the elbows right next to your ears. Last one, very good. And finishing off this first set with a fire hydrant. Grab a band. If you don't have a band, do it without the band and go get some bands. They're cheap. All right, we're gonna stand. Bent at the waist, back is straight, feet are about shoulder width apart, and then just lifting one leg. And taking it right to the other side. Last one. I didn't do the whole today, so I took it up a little bit in numbers. All right, we're going back to that new bicep to like a scapular crunch, is what I called it, where you really pull those scaps together. All right, I'm gonna put my other foot forward this time, and I'm just on the toe of my back leg, so I'm not down in like a lunge or anything. Just have one leg a little staggered. Ready? Bicep, scap crunch. Bicep, scap crunch. Very good. You guys will have to let me know what you think of that exercise going into the deadlifts. Here we go, pushing that rear back. Take it down, straight legs, stand it up. One, going into those overhead tries. Taking it back, elbows right next to the head. Squeezing the abs, tucking the rear. When the arms go up over the head, it's really easy to get this sway back. And you want the back to stay here. So you tuck the rear, squeeze the abs to do that. And I see Amanda hopped on. Good morning. All right, we're gonna finish off set 2 with some fire hydrants. With the band, here we go, ready, lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one. All right, you guys, we got one more set in this first round. Going back to the bicep to scapular crunch. This one I'm just going to stay on my legs together, keeping it even. We go bicep curl, scap crunch. Bicep, bring those scapulas together. Last one. Very good. All right, into the deadlift. Straight-legged deadlifts today. Ready? We're going to push that rear back straight. Weights right down the shins. Stand it up. Back is straight. Hips press forward. One, overhead triceps. Arms go up. Ready? Take them back. Squeeze those abs. Don't let the back sway. Last one. Going into the fire hydrants. Here we go. Ready? Lift. One and to the other side. Last one, and just like that, you guys. Round one is in the books. High five. High five. How you feeling? We're going to go right into our second round, starting with some washing machines. Grab a heavy weight. All right, feet are about shoulder width apart, knees are slightly bent. We're going to move the waist side to side, with our weight, I don't want knees to do this, okay? Knees stay still. Move from the waist. Here we go. Side to side. Three, two, last one. We're going into some cross-cut punches. Grab some lighter weights. Again, feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. We're just going to punch the arm across the body and to the other side. Okay, we'll go a little faster than that, alternating sides. Here we go. Four, three, two, one. Ooh, my arms are tired. All right, let's take one weight. I may go up in weight the next time. We're gonna start down and do a reverse chop. Okay, so a chop is when we start here and we go down. We're gonna start at the hip and go up. Okay? Ready? And up. And taking it right to the other side. Up. Ooh, I got off balance. You want to bring that arm right up by your ear. Very good. And we're going to finish off with no weight. Little leg work here. Side kick to side squat. So we're going to get that leg up, kick, together, squat through the middle, back stays straight. Kick to squat. Kick to squat. You got it. Last one, right to the other side. Squat right through the middle. One more. Very good. That's what that round looks like. It's a lot of twisting, a lot of core work, but some upper body, lower body. We're kind of getting it all. We're starting with that washing machine. Ready? Here we go. Don't let the knees move. Last one. going into those cross-cut punches. Feet shoulder width apart, ready, punch. Three, two, last one. The reverse chops, starting at the hip and going up. Arm comes right up by that ear. And taking it right to the other side. Last one, and finishing off with some side kick. Side squats. I got like almost every set of weight I got all my weights out today. All right, here we go. Ready? Kick to squat. Last one to the other side, kick. Last one. Very good. And just like that, we're into our last set of our second round. We got 3 rounds today. Tomorrow we'll do 2 rounds and a bunch of stretch. Here we go. Washing machines. Very good. Cross-cut punches are next. Here we go. Ready? Punch, 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 punch. Three, two, last one. It's not burning a little. Go up to a higher weight. All right, going into the, well, I'm gonna keep these out. Going into that reverse reverse chop. Here we go, ready, up. And taking it right to the other side, we go up. Very good. And finishing off this second round with the side kick, no weights, right? Side kick to side squat. Here we go, ready? Kick to squat. Taking it right to the other side. Last one. And just like that, set our round 2 is in the books. High fiving, high fiving. All right. This next one is going to be a little tricky for me because I have had a knee replacement. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to give you, there's a little heart, somebody liked that round. I'm going to give you an alternate as well. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you liked it. All right, so we're going to be kneeling on this one. And kneeling just gives a little bit different, it's a different way to work kind of your core. So, but it's going to be, we're going to go back into a tricep kick, bring those arms up, and shoulder press, okay? Yes, you can do it standing up. So you can bend, press, stand, press. Bend, okay? I'm gonna do it kneeling. It just works the core a little different, but if it is hard for you to kneel, you can do it. You can do this exercise standing, all right? So it's gonna be a tri kick to a shoulder press. Here we go, ready? Kick, press, kick, press. Keep that back straight when you go down. We're going to do one more. It's a little hard for me because my knee doesn't want to, it's a little hard when I go back into that try because my leg doesn't want to bend quite like that, but it's also very good. So, like it feels like it loosens up as I do it. All right, now we're going to go into a back extension. So, laying down, arms in front. We're going to lift up onto our hips, balancing on our hips, raising the arms and legs off the ground. As you do that, squeeze the low back, squeeze the rear, and then bring it all right back down to the mat. Ready? Lift it and down. Lift it, down. Squeeze the rear, squeeze the low back, Keep it going. Last one. And this next one might be a little challenging. So I'm gonna give the exercise, then I'm gonna give a little bit of a modification as well. So we're gonna get into a bridge. You're gonna stay in that bridge, take one leg under and the other leg under. Notice how, for me, one leg is gonna be more challenging than the other. If you want a variation, you can come on top too, okay? Or you can just kick, okay? I want you to be up in that bridge position. If you just have to hold the bridge position, that's fine. We'll work some of that tricep strength to be able to do that, all right? Here we go, ready? And one leg, the other leg. Last one. How was that? A little different. And we're going to end this workout, or end this set, with a weighted bridge. So I have one weight. I'm going to put it on my lap. Heels are on the ground, toes are pointed up. You know what? Let's go flat foot today. Raise it up, squeeze, and down. Up. If you don't want the weight, you don't have to do a weight. Just push through those feet, squeeze the rear. Last one. And that is what the workout is going to look like. So we're going to start with the kneeling try to shoulder press. How's everyone feeling? We've done lots of tricep stuff today. I'm going to hit the backs of those arms. Ready? And kick to press. Last one. Moving into the back extension. Ready? And lift, lift, squeeze, squeeze. Last one. What I call is a bridge with a leg tuck. Ready? Bridge it up and down, down. Very good. And I feel that one. You guys. And we're gonna finish it off with a flat-footed weighted bridge. Feet flat on the ground, pushing through the feet like you're gonna slide out, squeezing the rear as you come up, and then bring it right back down and up again. Ready? Lift, squeeze down, squeeze that rear, push through the feet. Last one, and just like that, we are moving on to our last set of our first day of the week. Last set, last round. All right, here we go. Ready? And take it back, press it up, back, up. Last one, and taking it into the back extension. Here we go. Ready? Lift. And bring it on down. Whew. Bridge with that leg tuck. Last set of these. Ready? Bring it up. Bridge. Tuck. Tuck. Last one. Whew, I feel like it's a lot about really trying to bring that leg up and back as much as you can as you're going under so that it doesn't get caught up. All right, you guys, last exercise of the day. Tomorrow's strength and stretch, right? This is a little longer strength workout today. Ready? Push through those feet, squeeze the rear and down. Up, down, squeeze, down. Last one. That is it, you guys. We did it. A few new exercises in here. You'll have to let me know what you think. Using my elbows, I'm pressing my knees down to the ground. And releasing from the knees, just taking the back forward. Nose toward the toes, straight back. taking it into a straddle stretch. One arm across the body, shoulder goes down toward the thigh, fingers to the toes. And to the other side. And down in the center, straight back. Release. Let's go ahead and take one leg to the outside of the opposite knee and just pull that knee in toward the shoulder, a little glute stretch here. And we're going to take it to the other side. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. I'm just going to do a couple little, bring that knee up. All right, let's take it up tall. Forward fold down as far as you can go, keeping those legs straight. Go ahead and bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Monday. We made it. So, loved the workout. I'm glad to hear, Sheridan and JJ. Thanks for the feedback. I have an empowering mantra for you today. Let me open my empowering mantra book. It says, unhook from praise and criticism. Unhook from praise and criticism. I love that. That you can say to yourself as often as you need to, all day long and forever after today, if that really sticks with you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on a Monday. I'm gonna be back tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness, and I hope to see you here. Tomorrow's Strength and Stretch Tuesday. If I don't, I will see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.